Something unexpected has happened to the island. Something unusual. Something unexplainable. Several dinosaur species, never before seen, have started to appear on the island. Our researchers have no clue as to where they came from. But one thing is for certain. It's affecting the island's ecosystem. In this 3-part program, we shall see these newcomers and how they interact with the island's resident fauna. Deep in the swamp, we see a small group of Dimetrodon catching the sun's rays. The large sails on their backs are primarily used for display, whether it's for attracting the opposite sex or intimidating rivals. Despite their appearance, Dimetrodon are not dinosaurs. The same can be said for this Lystrosaurus, a resilient little herbivore adapted for digging burrows. Both of these species are more closely related to mammals than to reptiles, and lived millions of years before the first dinosaurs ever roamed the earth. The same can also be said for this Inostransavia. This saber-toothed predator has just brought down a Scutosaurus, an ancient species of reptile that also existed before the dinosaurs. Both Scutosaurus and Inostransavia are native to the island, and now have to compete with these Dimetrodons for food and territory. The jungle provides food and shelter for many of the island's inhabitants. such as this Colovosaurus, an ornithopod from the Middle Jurassic period. This 8-foot-long plant eater is dwarfed by its larger relative. The larger relative in question is the mighty Iguanodon. These plant-eating powerhouses can weigh up to 5 tons. Iguanodon are among the first dinosaurs to ever be discovered and identified by the scientific community, second only to the carnivorous Megalosaurus. Ornithopods were common throughout the Cretaceous period, and they traveled together in large family groups for safety. Little does the herd know that they are being watched. It is none other than a pack of Atrociraptors, the Canadian relative of Velociraptor. These fleet-footed pack hunters rely on their intelligence and agility to hunt. The pack notices one of the adults moving away from the herd, and that's when they decide to get into position. The adult male hears the distress calls of a juvenile Iguanodon, and so he goes over to investigate. However, the juvenile is still with the herd. The adult male is still looking for whoever's making that sound, moving further away from the herd, which is exactly what the raptors want. It's a trap. The Atrociraptors have chased their quarry into a dead end. Little do they know that the Iguanodon has a secret weapon. He uses his large thumb spikes to fend off the raptors. But the raptors are resilient and continue their attack. The raptors eventually decide to retreat, as this Iguanodon is far too strong and healthy to bring down. In the open woodlands, a titan is on the move. The titan in question is a sauropod known as Mamenchisaurus. This behemoth from the late Jurassic of China can grow to be 46 feet tall and weigh up to 30 tons. The neck of Mamenchisaurus makes up half of the animal's total body length, making it the longest neck of any creature to ever exist. And when you're this large, you'll have to eat up to half a ton of vegetation daily. But this Mamenchisaurus isn't the only one who's hungry. This is Dreadnoughtus, measuring in at a whopping 86 feet in length and weighing 65 tons. He's one of the largest sauropods to ever exist. After a brief display of dominance, the Mamenchisaurus makes way for this colossus. further up north, we see the undisputed ruler of the island, Rexy. This battle-scarred veteran of a T-Rex is over 30 years old, making her the oldest T-Rex in the sanctuary. Despite her age, she is still an active and effective predator. There has not been a single other carnivore species on the island that would be able to challenge a Tyrannosaurus Rex this size. That is, until now. A fully grown male Giganotosaurus has entered Rexy's domain. This Carcharodontosaurid from South America is one of the largest known terrestrial carnivores to ever exist. Unlike the bone-crushing teeth of Tyrannosaurus Rex, the teeth of Giganotosaurus are designed for slicing through flesh. A colossal killer like this would be a worthy opponent for the Queen of the Island. It seems that Rexy has met her match, and so she walks away in defeat. As Rexy treks through the jungle, she spots a herd of very strange-looking dinosaurs. These are Therizinosaurus, Large theropods with massive claws that can reach up to 3 feet in length. Despite their menacing appearance, Therizinosaurus are actually herbivores. They use their long claws for gathering vegetation and for self-defense. It appears that Rexy, along with all the other resident dinosaurs of the island, are going to have to find a way to deal with these new arrivals.